Hello guys, my name is Okoro Blessing in Kiruka and I'm popularly known as Blessing CEO. Today is going to be a very interesting and a very weird topic. That's what we're having today. And I've been shying away from this particular topic, but today somebody have sent me this story and we have to talk about it. My husband is gay. Hey! My husband is gay. Hey! Okay. So a client of mine just sent me an email right now telling me that her husband is gay. So I'm going to quickly read out the email to you guys so that you can join me with the email. Good evening, ma. God bless your work and your institution. My husband is gay. I've been speechless, I've been traumatized, I've been in a state of shock. I don't know why he married me, but we have 2 kids together. Yesterday, I came back from work very tired. I went through the back door because I had knocked at the front door and nobody was opening. So I went through the back door and it was open. So as I stepped into my dining room to my sitting room, I saw my husband, Blessing CEO, my own husband, having sex with another man. You can't even imagine the shock. I stood there for over 5 minutes staring at them because it was like a deja vu. Blessing. I have not said a word since then. I've not been able to eat. I've not been able to drink. I'm in the state of shock. The only person that came to my mind was you. You were the only person that came to my mind because I watch your videos and I listen to you day and night. Blessing. I want you to give me your candid opinion. Is this worth forgiving? Or should I just pack my bag and my kids and leave? My husband is sleeping with another man. Should I call this cheating, fornication, adultery, or abomination? I'm speechless too. Like, we have to tackle it, right? As a relationship expert, there is nothing we cannot tackle, right? So we are going to tackle it. My husband is gay. Should I leave my marriage? I'm coming, guys. I'm trying to pin the topic. Okay, good. First of all, she said her husband is gay. She came back from work yesterday or thereabout and caught her husband with another man having sex in their sitting room. And she said since then she's been in a state of shock, in a state of coma. In fact, she's been in all the states. So right now, she doesn't even know what to call it. So she's asking me to give it a name. Is it fornication, adultery, cheating, or an abomination? So first of all, we are going to talk about this extensively and I want us to pay attention. Now, I'm not going to talk about this from a biased point of view because these are people's sexuality. Now, gayism, lesbianism is something a society frown at. Lesbianism is where 2 same sexuality come together and they're having sex. Gayism is where 2 same sexuality come together and they're having sex. Personally, it's wrong. Biblically, it is wrong. But because the world is evolving, some certain things that are wrong are being normalized in some certain countries. So let's talk about a country like Nigeria and a country like Africa. Is still against our law when you have to sleep with another man or you have to sleep with another woman. But I'm going to quickly tutor you on something before we solve your problem. First of all, if you are gay, or if you're a lesbian, or whatever sexuality you choose, you need to understand something. Like I used to tell most of my friends, you need to understand something. The reason why I personally frown at gayism or lesbianism is because there is no future. So it's not something to come out and be proud of. It's something you should do in your privacy. If you choose to want to be gay or you choose to want to be a lesbian, I feel it should be something you privatize. It shouldn't be something you should be bold about, because it doesn't have a long-term span. Because you are just sleeping with a man that is your fellow man. You guys cannot reproduce children. The beauty about having sex, the major beauty about having sex is reproduction. Bringing people into this world, multiplying, because God said, go to the world and multiply. So when you become gay or you become a lesbian, you are not fulfilling that thing God said you should come and do in the world. That's why I said it doesn't have a long-term span. To me, I've not still seen where people take gayism or lesbianism to. I'm talking from a vast point of view. Apart from the enjoyment, apart from the fun, apart from the temporal pleasure you get, I'm still trying to fathom the longevity to that sexuality. Because if we marry each other as women, we cannot impregnate each other. We are still going to go and look for sperm. We are still going to go and look for a man. We are still going to go and look for a donor. So I still don't fathom. I'm still trying to, read more about that sexuality. But personally, I've not been able to embrace it because I don't see a long-term span. I just see it like people just being adventurous and people just catching fun. I still see gayism and lesbianism as fun. Just exploring. Oh, you are sleeping with a man and you are sleeping with a woman and suddenly you want to try sleeping with a man, because gayism is anal sex, right? And you can still have this anal sex with your wife or with your spouses if they allow you. So I just feel gayism or lesbianism is just adventure. I still see it like adventure. People just wanting to try new things. And also, there are people who are born with feminism. There are some men that you see that have this feminine gender inside of them. They behave like women. You see them, they are all women. Even their body language, they are not forcing it to. Some of them are even acting like women more than us. Some of them actually have that feminine gender. You understand? So it's inside of them. I realize that some people are actually born that way. But like I said, I've not still been able to embrace it because I've not seen any longevity in it. Until I get to see a longevity in it, that's when I can say, okay, but there's no long-term plan. So it's just people having fun. I used to tell people who are involved in gayism or lesbianism, it's not something to be proud of. It's something to be private about. It's your sexuality. You're not even supposed to come to the public and allow us to know who you are having sex with. That's what I feel. Anything you are doing sexually is supposed to be within yourself. Because if you don't come out to show us this, your public display, we will not even know that you are sleeping with a man or you're sleeping with a woman, right? So I feel that some things you should just keep within yourself. You should just keep it private. We don't need to know. Because I don't want us to normalize gayism. I don't think if I realize that my child is gay, I'm going to be happy about it. Because he's going to deny me a generation. Because I don't know what a man is going to be doing with another man. So in as much as, yes, I love my child, but I can't still fathom the fact that my child is not going to give me a grandchild. My child is not going to give me a generation. In as much as, yes, we are trying to evolve. We are trying to unlearn. But until I get to see the longevity to gayism and lesbianism, it's not something to be proud of. I don't want it to be something people normalize. If you are gay, if you're a lesbian, let it be something you do in private. Let it be something you do with yourself. Let it be something you do with your spouse. It shouldn't be something you come out publicly. Because I don't think you come out publicly and want to do for people to get to see. So, to the lady who asked me, is gayism an abomination, cheating, fornication, or adultery? Gayism is cheating. Yes, it is cheating. Abomination, I cannot say it's an abomination because the world has evolved. All those things we used to call abomination is no longer abomination. So I think your husband cheated with the same gender. Now, it is left for you to forgive. I don't have power over that. It is left for you to say, okay, I can take this or I cannot take this. Some women can forgive their husband when their husband become gay, and some women can say, no, I cannot forgive my husband. But you need to realize something. If your husband has started sleeping with men, he will never stop sleeping with men. Because gayism is an adventurous thing. It's something that is exciting. It's a fun thing. When you start it, it will be hard for you to stop it. It's an addiction. It's like masturbating, having a threesome, you know, some crazy habits, right? So you should understand right now that you're married to a gay man. So you would now understand, your husband is not even gay, he's bisexual, because a gay man is that one that just wants to sleep with only men. A bisexual is the one that sleeps with both men and both women, right? So your husband is not gay, your husband is bisexual because he's sleeping with you, he's having kids with you. So he sleeps with both men and both women. So it's now left for you to